work in advertising, which is quite different because we have clients who come to us with specific products and that they need to sell, and so as the agency we come up with the idea for how to sell them.
Yeah.
I suppose my question for you is, both your takes on it is, how does it work for you, Leslie, as you've got your sort of own vision for your own brand, you're the brand guardian, but then Amanda, if someone like Leslie was to come to you and say, look, how do you bring this to life? How do you two work creatively together to get to the best possible image?
Do you want to start?
Yeah, I think with the design process, there is always, so the point of the seed for the collection, if you like, starts in the research. And so generally you will have an idea, you'll have the basis and the building blocks to reach the precipice, if you like, of that point where you're going to then hand your baby over to somebody else, because the visual identity is already there. And if you're a good designer, other people will also see that and they will buy into that, and that feeds on, I believe, I don't know how you feel, but to the photographer, because they see the garments and they see the mood boards. Oh, it's not up there now, but they'll see the mood board, and so it's that the fluid thought process, if you like, of what I went through in order to produce the garments, which is then I do sort of hand over. I'm not one of those people that starts fiddling about with shops and say do this, do that, because Amanda has the experience and the knowledge, and that's what you pay for. Is you're not only paying for her to press a button, she has the 20 years experience of building on her knowledge in order to make my brand look good. So that's when you leave it over to the photographer and everybody else to fulfil their obligations as part of that
I would
process.
say, thank you. Thanks. In addition to what Leslie was saying, I think Leslie does quite a lot of groundwork and research and background work, and not everyone does that. So some people say, I've got this collection, or I'm doing this, can you help? So it's kind of like lots of hand holding and a little bit of spoon feeding, coaxing. Being a photographer is a bit a cross between a magician and a psychotherapist. It's kind of, you're sort of coaxing and saying, how about we try this? And out pours a bunch of flowers and, et voila. It's if say Leslie comes to me with her mood board and her lookbook, then it's really easy for me to kind of bring that to life, and I will put my point of view across and what I think will work. If I like I was saying earlier, if I don't think something will work, then I will say so, just to kind of not waste anyone's time, but suggest other things, other options, saying, well, I don't think this pantsuit and those trousers, those shoes work together. So it's not quite the right kind of look, because your brand is like more Studio 54 and this is a bit more kind of Ford Capri. Let's not do it, so let's try this instead. So it's kind of, even though you can plan something with military precision on the day, you may have the whole look put together, the hair, the makeup, the any kind of accessories, footwear, whatever, and it doesn't quite work, or it doesn't quite suit the model, or something in the background is wrong, and you look at it and you're just like, oh, this isn't working, and then you just like dive in and change something. But I always keep the client on side, because ultimately it's their project and it's my job to bring it to life. Which is like a big responsibility, but it's an investment, and they're trusting me to do it, which is a great leap of faith. You do work together as a team, and after a while you do build up a certain level of telepathy, so you know how something's going to work, which is like you were referring back to earlier, saying if you work with a makeup artist or a hairstylist or a clothes stylist, you kind of know how they're going to react in a certain situation, and what energy they'll bring to the table with it. So you can relax a little and know that you will get through the day and come out with an amazing collection of shots that are just going to make people go, oh wow. So ultimately, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah.